Okay, so the permutation, if you have n choices, and then you choose R out of the n choices, no repeating, 9 up. That's the formula for the outcome. And also, if n equals to R, we understand by concept. If n equals to R, this number need to be n factorial. Okay. Now, if the answer need to be n factorial, the denominator need to be 1. If you follow the formula, n minus r and r equals to n, so this 0 factorial need to be 1 because we already, by the concept, if you choose all of them and then 9 up, the answer need to be n factorial. Therefore, 0 factorial equals to 1. So we know 0 factorial equals to 1 because by this definition, our answer need to be n factorial. Therefore, there's no choice. 0 factorial need to equals to 1. And pretty soon, keep going, we are going to learn something called combination. Combination is a little bit different from permutation, which is we don't line up. Okay, we choose R out of n. No repeating, but no line up. Then, how many possible outcomes we may have? And when we understand the situation, you can also find out 0 factorial still equals to 1. So that's no doubt, it's a truth. So 0 factorial equals to 1, you have to memorize. That's a very important result. Okay, so let me keep going to next one. We talk about combinations. Now, combination, I will say this formula is the permutation and divided by r factorial. Do you agree? This part is permutation. And then on the denominator, you multiply a denominator, means you divide. Okay? So PNR divided by r factorial equals to n factorial, n minus r factorial divided by r factorial. Division means multiplication. It means multiply 1 over r factorial. So it means denominator multiply. So you have n factorial, n minus r factorial, r factorial. The question is, why you divide by r factorial to have a combination? So that's what I want to explain for you. So let me erase those scratch paper first. Okay. Same thing, I would like to use example to show you. Now, first example, very easy. If you choose R out of N and you don't line up, I think by concept, you should understand it's 1. Answer need to be 1. Why? So, by the concept, you jump without the formula, without calculation. You should know answer is 1. Okay, so say I'm a very, very bad teacher. And I have 5 students in my class. And before the test, I said, no matter how you do the test, I will just kick out everyone from my class. I have only 5 students, and I want to kick out 5 of you. Okay, so how many choices I can have? 1 choice. Just group these 5 together and kick out from my class. I have only 5 students, and I kick out 5. No other choice, just 1 choice. Make sense? Okay. So, if you have, and this is a notation in other publisher, they use combination C, and from N you choose R. And some other publisher, like our publisher, they use this notation. I think this notation is easier to use when you are doing more complicated formulas. So if you have 5, you choose 5 to kick out. Then the answer should be 1. You have only 1 choice. Choose them all and kick out. Or if I say I'm a very nice teacher, I say no matter what your test is, I will let you pass the class. I have 5 students, and I don't care how you work hard or not. I will just let all you pass the class. So how I choose my students? I have only 1 choice, this group. So combination is kind of how many groups you can choose, not individual, different outcome. Okay, so how many groups you can choose? If you have 5 students and you want to choose 5 students without lining up, means you just group them together. So there's only 1 choice. Now, again, let me erase those scratch paper again. Oh. So if you agree, 5 choose 5 is 1. Then, after I explain the new formula, I will explain, okay? Because n not always equals to r. But if you follow the formula, n equals to r, same thing, you have this. And after you cancel out, you have 1 over 0 factorial need to equal to 1. No choice. 0 factorial also need to equal to 1. But the next thing, before I goes to next, if n not equals to r, before that, I would like to use this example to explain one more time. So, same thing, if you have a ice cream, different color of ice cream, and you want to choose them all, the order doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter means whatever the color, you eat them all. So if you eat them all, who cares the color, right? It's all in. You all out. No more. So this is the one more example. Only 1 choice if you don't line up. So they all look the same. Same as after you eat them all, they are all the same, just 1 choice. So we don't care how it looks like. What's the order? Which one in front? Which one on top? Which one on the bottom? Doesn't matter. It's not for a picture. It's for you to eat. So that's when n equals to r. How about if n not equals to r, we use the real situation to show you why our formula need to divide by r factorial. So keep going here. And r need to be smaller than n. If you have only 5 choice, I cannot ask you to choose 6. That's not possible. Okay, so for example, if we choose 3. Okay, so first place, how many choice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 different choice. And the second choice, second place, you have 4 choice. And the third place, you have 3 choice. Now, if you say this is your answer, it becomes 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial. It is a permutation. Because when you doing the multiplication rule, it ends up with permutation. Therefore, that's not your answer yet. Not yet. So this answer only for permutation, not our answer yet. So say pretend we really choose them all and line up. Pretend we line up them. So let me this all the possible choice we can have. Let me choose purple color. Okay. So first choice, pretend I choose A1, right? I choose A1. So if I choose A1, what else I can have the choice? I can have A2, A3, A4, A5. And if I choose A2, then I have 3 more choice. I have A3, A4, A5. Now, if I choose A3, well, I think I need a bigger space. Okay, let me redo. I need a bigger space to show the work. You can understand. This is not a hard concept, but it's hard for teacher to show the work because we need to work a lot. So let me see. First, the position we have. Pretend I choose A1. Let me see if I have more space. Okay. Okay. Let me write down a little smaller. So you have A1. Okay. And then I can have A2, A3, A4, and A5. And if I choose A2, I have 3 more choice. A3, A4, A5. Here I still have 3 choice. A2, A4, A5. And here I have 3 choice. A2, A3, A5. This A2, A3, A4. Okay. Now if I choose okay, sorry, and I'm not done yet because oh yeah, 1, 2, 3 positions. Yes, very good. Oh. Okay. So that's the first possible choice. And then second possible choice is if I choose A2. Okay. And let me choose A2 here. Okay. So I have, if my first position I started from A2, So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I A1, A3, A4, A5. And here I have 3 more choice, which is okay. Let me make it a little lower. So this is A1. So I have 3 choice. A3, A4, A5. And then this also 3 choice. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. This one 3 choice. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. A1, A3, A4. Okay. Now, the third position, if I start, no, the first, I always need to start from first. Let me set it clear. This is the first position, second position, and then third position, right? 1, 2, 3. So another, I need to go through all 5 choices. So is 1, 2, 3 again. So I need to do all 5 possible. So if I choose A3 and then so I choose, if I start from A3, then I may have A2, sorry, A1. I may still have A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So A2, A4, A5, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Here. Okay. And keep going, we still have 2 more possible choice, which is A4 and A5 in the for the first choice. So if I have A4 in the beginning, hope I have enough space, and I have A1, A2, A3, A5, and I have 3 more, A2, A3, A5, 3 more, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, 1, 2, 3, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, okay, 1, A2, A3. And then if I have choose A5 in the beginning, 2, 3, 4, A1, A2, A3, A4. And then I have no choice. A2, A3, A4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's the first, second, and the third. First, second, and the third choice. Okay. Third place. So first place, second place, third place. Now, remember I said that we don't need to line up, means the order doesn't matter. it means A1, A2, A3, A2, A1, A3, or whatever the order, they are considered same group. They are considered same group. So we want to group the same, we want to group the same choice together. If you choose A1, A2, A3, so let me use light color. So A1, A2, A3. Do you see that? A1, A2, A3. A2, A1, A3. They are in the same group. Do you see that? And here. A3, A1, A2. A1, and there's no more, right? There's no more. A1, A2, A3. Let me see. A1, A2, A3. A1, A3, A2. Okay. A2, A3, A1. Here. A3, A2, A1. So nothing to do with A4 and A5. So, oh, my color looks ugly. That's not good color. Let me redraw. Okay. So I will say A1, A2, A3. A1, A3, A2. This one, this two, right? Did I? Oh, I know. I see what happened. Okay. This is supposed to be a 9 here. Right. I accidentally erased it. Okay. Fine. And then A2, A1, A3. A2, A3, A1. And A3, A1, A2. A3, A2, A1. So 1 choice, 2 choice, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I guarantee if you choose, so this time I choose A1, A2, A3. And the permutation is 3 factorial. Remember, n factorial is if you choose all 3. 3 choose 3 to find all the possible different order, it will be 6. So if I choose other color, say if I choose A2, A4, A5, this group still has 6 of them. So every group has 6 of them. Okay, so this is an important concept. Here, if you do permutation, okay, if you try permutation, 5 choose 3, it will be 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial. And it's 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial equals to 5 times 4 times 3. And keep going, 2 times 1, 2 times 1 just cancel out. So answer is 20 times 3, 60. Did I calculate wrong earlier? For this one, it's not a 60. 5 factorial is 120. But if you choose 3 out of 5, then this is 60. Okay, but out of 3 choose 5, out of 3 choose 5, 5 choose 3. Okay, out of 5 you choose 3, 9 up is 60. But how about around this 60. Among this 60, I want to find how many groups for the same choices. I consider A1, A2, A3 is one choice. And the A2, A4, A5 is another choice. I don't care all the orders. Okay, so out of these 6, you can see how many groups. Every 6 is one group. Make sense? Okay. 6 out of the 60 is the same group. In the same group. So, say if I need a, I probably need a bigger space here. So I have 60 of them. Okay. So here I have 6 of what? A1, A2, A3. I have 6 of A1, A3, A4. I have 6 of A1, A4, A5, right? I have 6 of A2, A3, A4. I have 6 of A2, A4, A5. I have 6 of A3, A4, A5, A3, no more, A2, A4, A5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many group I have? Yeah, so okay. Okay, let me see the calculation kind of weird, the number. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. Oh, and the A1, A3, A5, right? I missed something. A1, A3, A5, A2, A3, A5, and A1, A2, A3, A1, A2, A1, A2, A4, A1, A2, A5. Okay, so all the possible choice is when you choose 1, 2, 3, you don't repeat it 1, 2, 3 again. Okay, so basically I have 6 of them everywhere, right? 6 of them everywhere. And totally 6 plus 6 plus 6, you have 60 of them. But among these 60, this is the same group. This is the same group. So how many group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How you calculate the 10? Because 60 divided by 6. Why 6? Because every 3 factorial is 6. So you divide by 3 factorial. So 60 is the permutation. If you really make an order matter, you change the order and then 5 choose 3 and then you divide by 3 factorial. So therefore, the combination basically is the formula permutation divided by r factorial. They are the same formula. Okay, so I'm done with the combination formula. This combination formula show you more detail for all the possible choice for permutation. And then among those 60 permutations, we divide by the number of each group. The number of each group, which is R factorial. So that's how you have the formula. Okay. So here, for this type of the formula combination, I want to have one extra information telling you is n choose 0, n choose n supposed to be equal, the same. Because if I want to choose all my students to fill the class, same as I want to keep no students in my class. So you choose all of them, same as you kick out. If you choose all, same as you kick out none. So that's the same answer. Okay, so for the combination, there's one extra information. So for permutation, you 7 choose 7 is 7 factorial. But for combination, you 7 choose 7 is 1. Just by concept. And it's same as 7 choose 0. By concept, without calculation, you can easily answer the question. So that's very important concept for you. So I'm end my second video for combination, and my first video is for permutation. Okay, and the next I'm going to have a video for what? For binomial theorem. And you can see binomial theorem use the combination. So that's why we need to learn combination. And in order to understand the combination, we need to learn permutation. So that's why I have 3 videos for just one section, 14.4. So see you next time. Bye-bye.